Picture this. You're standing in your garden, gazing at your strawberry plants, wondering why your neighbor's patch seems to produce twice as many berries as yours. The secret isn't expensive fertilizers, perfect soil, or even superior varieties. It's a simple technique that most gardeners overlook, and it's hiding in plain sight on your plants right now. Your strawberry plants are multitaskers by nature, but sometimes being too ambitious works against them. While you're dreaming of baskets full of juicy berries, your plants are quietly diverting precious energy into creating something entirely different: runners. These long, vine-like shoots extending from your mother plant might look harmless, but they're actually energy vampires during the critical fruiting season. Think of your strawberry plant as having a limited energy budget. Every calorie of photosynthesis, every drop of water and nutrient absorbed by the roots, gets allocated somewhere. When runners appear, they're essentially new construction projects that demand significant resources. The plant begins channeling energy toward creating these baby plants instead of focusing on what you really want: plump, sweet strawberries. When your strawberry plants enter their flowering phase, they're at a crucial decision point. In nature, plants have two primary goals: survival and reproduction. Runners represent the reproduction strategy, allowing plants to create genetic copies of themselves for future seasons. However, berry production is the survival strategy, storing energy in attractive, nutrient-rich fruits that animals will eat and disperse. By removing runners during the flowering and fruiting period, you're essentially telling your plant to abandon the long-term reproduction strategy and focus entirely on immediate fruit production. This redirection of energy results in several remarkable changes. First, existing berry clusters receive more nutrients, leading to larger individual berries. Second, the plant often produces additional flower clusters, increasing your overall berry count. Third, the berries develop higher sugar content because the plant can dedicate more resources to fruit development rather than dividing attention between berries and runner production. The key to maximizing this technique lies in perfect timing. Begin monitoring your strawberry plants closely as soon as the first flower buds appear. This is typically early to mid-spring, depending on your climate zone and strawberry variety. As flowers begin opening, keep a vigilant eye for the emergence of runners, which appear as long, thin shoots extending horizontally from the base of the plant. The critical window for runner removal extends from the first flowering through the end of your primary harvest season. During this period, every runner you remove translates directly into more energy available for berry production. Don't wait until runners have developed baby plants at their tips, as this means significant energy has already been diverted. Instead, catch them early when they're just beginning to extend from the mother plant. Removing runners requires precision and care to avoid damaging your productive plants. Use clean, sharp pruning shears or scissors to make clean cuts right at the base where the runner emerges from the mother plant. Avoid pulling or tearing runners, as this can damage the crown of your strawberry plant and potentially introduce disease. When you spot a runner, trace it back to its origin point on the mother plant. You'll notice it emerges from the crown area, often near the base of leaf clusters. Make your cut as close to the main plant as possible without damaging surrounding healthy tissue. If multiple runners are emerging from the same area, remove them individually, rather than making one large cut that might harm the plant. After you've finished cutting, you can toss the removed runners into your compost pile. Or if you're looking to grow some new plants for next season, go ahead and root them in small pots filled with potting soil. However, just keep in mind that during the active fruiting season, your main focus should really be on boosting your current harvest, not on creating future plants. Consistent runner removal all season long actually creates a compounding effect on your berry production. Plants that might usually give you just a modest harvest can suddenly become, prolific producers. In fact, many gardeners notice their harvests increase by 50 to 100% with this simple technique, especially in small garden spaces where squeezing the most out of every plant really matters. The quality improvements honestly are just as impressive. Berries from runner-free plants usually have enhanced sweetness, they're larger, and you'll notice better color development too. This happens because the plant can pour all its resources into developing fruit, instead of splitting its energy between berries and those extra runners. For container gardeners and those with limited space, this technique is particularly valuable. Instead of allowing plants to spread through runners, you maintain compact, highly productive mother plants that deliver maximum harvest in minimum space. Once your primary strawberry harvest concludes, you can modify your approach to runners based on your garden goals. If you want to expand your strawberry patch for next year, allow some runners to develop and establish new plants. However, if you're satisfied with your current plant count, continue removing runners to help your plants focus energy on developing strong root systems and preparing for next season's production. This simple technique transforms ordinary strawberry plants into production powerhouses, proving that sometimes the most effective gardening strategies are also the simplest ones. Ready to double your strawberry harvest? Don't forget to subscribe to Smart Garden for more game-changing techniques that help you grow smarter, not harder. Share this guide with fellow gardeners who are ready to unlock their plants' hidden potential and enjoy the sweetest rewards of their labor.